Welcome back to the Future, back in time. This is going to be our last episode. I'm going to do the Jennifer Einstein turn one after the other because all we need to do, we have the love meter where we need it. We have the DeLorean where we need it. We just need to keep Biff basically away from George and Lorraine, and we should be able to win the game. So let's start out Jennifer's turn. We go to the turn tracker, of course, and that's where we begin. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, let's do the turn tracker, and of course we go right here. Jennifer's turn, Einstein's turn, and then the jump to the future. Alright, so we have to do a trouble level 3 card, which is nice, because what it means is this one immediately goes away. Was the one where if Biff gets into the DeLorean space, it goes back 2 spaces. Well, guess what? That trouble card goes away. We grab the top trouble card 3. This could be even worse, though. And we have Starlight Guitarist injured, school parking lot. In fact, once per turn, after resolving the movement cards, oh boy, cards, so plural. So we don't have to do this roll more than once. Roll 2 love dice. If you roll 2 Biffs, flip 1 McFly photo section face down. This roll may not be modified. Okay, well, oh wow. Okay, if this nerfs us twice in a row, I don't know. We'll see. That goes to the school parking lot. I don't think that's going to be a game killer for us, but you never know. And now we have 2 movement cards. I've reshuffled the movement deck because we ran out of cards. And we get, oh boy, a double Biff. Move Lorraine to the North Shops. Biff activates twice. Alright, let's go to the board and do that. Alright, well, as you can see, Lorraine is already at the North Shops with George, so we don't have to move her there, but Biff will now activate twice. 1 activation, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and he's going to move right here. That was movement card number 1. Let's go and have a look at our second movement card. We'll just pull it out here now. And what do we have for a second movement card? Double Biff. Double Biff, but nothing else. Wow, so George and Lorraine stay where they are. Okay, a double Biff. Alright, so Biff's going to go 1. I'm so glad we got rid of that. And 2, he's now in a spot with Einstein. He is 1 away from George and Lorraine. And that's it. So we dodged everything. But let's not forget, we have to do the double love roll because of our new trouble card. Let's hope we don't see a couple of Biffs here. And we don't see a couple of Biffs. So we don't have to worry about the picture flipping over. Alright. Very cool, and very thematic to the movie as well, because of course the picture started, or Marty started fading during the school dance. But anyway, let's go over to Jennifer's area now. Like I said, I think all we're going to try to do, we're not going to try to do any challenges or anything because we don't want to roll any Biffs. We want to get George and Lorraine as far away from Biff as possible. That's really all we have to concentrate now for Jennifer. Let's go to her player mat and have her start off her actions. And the first token we want to use, of course, is move up to 6 spaces. All right, so I'm going to do 3 things here in a row because otherwise we just go back and forth. So she's going to move 6 spaces. Then we're going to use another token for another 3 spaces and another token for another 3 spaces. So we're going to move 6 spaces, 3 spaces, 3 spaces. Let's go to the board and get moving. Alright, just as I've said, it's all about getting George and Lorraine as far away from Biff as possible so that we don't lose anything on the love tracker. Alright, Jennifer's sitting right here. Lou's Cafe. She can move 6 spaces, so she's going to move 6, then 3, then 3. You'll see how this works. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then she's going to move 3. I know, very exciting stuff. But we're very end game here. So she's going to go 1 with Lorraine, 2, 3, and then she's going to go 1, 2, 3. So she's basically just escorting George and Lorraine all over town. And now Biff is now 1, 2, 3, 4 away from George and Lorraine. So if we get 2 movement cards on Einstein's turn that have Biff activating twice, it depends where George and Lorraine end up, though. Oh dear, do we want to even move them down here? I don't think we want to really do anything else. We don't want to do a love challenge because we're at the top of the love meter. We don't want to go and move the DeLorean. We don't want to do anything that's going to activate Biff at the moment. So we're basically going to end off Jennifer's turn here, cutting it really short. Our whole key to success is to try to get Biff to not knock George and Lorraine out of love. So let's go over to Jennifer's area. We're just going to flip her tokens and that's going to end off her turn. Alright, so Jennifer has lots of tokens left. She's not going to use them. We're going to end her turn here. You don't have to use your tokens if you don't want to. So that's going to be it for her. So we're going to flip her tokens back over and end off her turn. Alright, and that's the end of Jennifer's turn. Einstein up next. Like I said, we're going to finish it off right here. First thing we have to do, of course, is go to the turn tracker. So let's do that for Einstein. Alright, it's Einstein's turn. Boom! And we're going to be doing a double love meter check. Guess where it is? It's right here at the top. So no picture pieces are going to flip over. It's all good, but we do get 2 turn cards. This might be a problem. This could kill our game. Depends on what Biff and where George and Lorraine end up. Move Lorraine clockwise 1 space. Biff activates twice. Alright, let's go to the board and do that. Alright, so we are going to have Lorraine move clockwise 1 space. So she decides to go over to Doc's house. Biff's going to activate twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. He will go for Lorraine. He's equal distance between George and Lorraine. That's the first time this has happened in the game. So if he's equal distance between George and Lorraine, he always goes for Lorraine because he's that kind of creep. So he's going to move 1, 2 to lose Cafe. Double activation. Alright. Our second movement card, this is the clincher. If he doesn't, I don't know, I think, well, I don't know. Move Lorraine to Lorraine's house. Okay, oh, this is okay. So Lorraine moves to Lorraine's house, and Biff only activates once. So Biff just ends up coming over here, but doing nothing. And you know what? I do believe we just won the game, because there is no point. Actually, there's a point. We're going to use, we're just going to end off the game with a special ability of Bark Bark from Einstein. Einstein can move Biff 2 spaces if he's within 1 space of Biff. He's just going to say he chases Biff off to the north shops. Alright, and that's basically it. So what's going to happen is Einstein's just going to give up his turn because there's no point in him doing anything at all because love meter's at maximum. We have the DeLorean sitting right here, which is ready to jump 88 miles an hour, hit the clock tower at 10:04 p.m. on November 12th, 1955. So let's go to the turn tracker and do that. And here we are at the end. It is 10:04 precisely. Zap, the lightning hits the clock tower. Marty, Jennifer, Einstein get into the DeLorean, head down the street, and boom, it's game over and we won. So our love tracker at the top, DeLorean where it needs to be. All right, we're going to zoom out onto the main board, and I'm going to wrap up our playthrough of Back to the Future, Back in Time. All right, well, what can I say about the game? I think it was actually a little bit longer than it needed to be. We had things where they needed to be probably like 4 or 5 turns ago, and so it was just a matter of always keeping Biff away from George and Lorraine as much as possible and trying to knock him out. Of course, dice rolling in this game. What can I say? I don't think I've ever played a playthrough on my channel yet that I've rolled the dice as well as I did in this game. So of course you can see how things can go sideways so fast in this game. So very thematic. I really like the component quality is so cool. Like even the miniatures, even though they're very tiny, are extremely well done. And I mean, come on, a colored, painted little plastic DeLorean time travel machine. Very nice touch. Even the clock tower 3D as a dice tray or dice tower if you want it. Really, really thematic to the movie. Very cool. I love how they use the tokens for movement and or rolling dice. Opportunities giving you extra things. But boy, like I said, I got so lucky on the dice. Every die has got 2 Biff faces, and I don't think I rolled. Statistically, I think I didn't roll that many Biffs as far as it goes. The special things you can pick up in the game through the opportunities, I really like that too. It's a little bit, I don't know, if you were actually playing this with 4 people, I'm not sure how fun it would be because like the Einstein player obviously didn't get much as far as tokens go. But the tokens are all quite different, and I don't even know, let's grab some more of the random ones here. I don't know what else was in the pile of tokens. We got double green, we got a green heart, reroll Biffs again, another random reroll of Biff. So there are triplicates, I think, of a lot of the different tokens that come up in the game. This is all the rest of them. Move up to 6 spaces, yeah, reroll Biffs. Oh, there's a whole bunch of reroll Biffs. We didn't see them till the end. All right, I guess we're going to leave it off there. I am trying to get out as many series as I can in 2022, and so we will continue on very soon, as in probably tomorrow, my next playthrough series. Not 100% sure what I'm doing, but of course you'll find out tomorrow when we start. So what can I say? Very cool game, nice production. I really like the picture mechanic, flipping it over. It does seem a little bit longer than it should be, I think, as far as the game goes. But I can see it being a really difficult game to win. Like I said, my dice rolling was ridiculously good, so that's why we won. All right, so thanks so much for watching along. I'm going to end it off here. And we'll see you tomorrow, I believe, for the next start of another entire playthrough series. Let's just keep the ball rolling here on my channel, and we'll try and get through as many games as possible this year. Really, really enjoy the hobby. I hope you like it too, and we'll see you then. So thanks so much. Thanks for subscribing and everything else. It really, really helps out my channel. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon for another playthrough series.